Cindy. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. So, the neck pain has been so common for the younger, older generation because you think about all the nerves going through your neck. It's such a narrow space, and if we don't, protect that area, the muscle spasm, the disc problems, and degeneration. So actually, if you ever see the patient has neck surgery and the pain never goes away, and it costs over $10,000, and then your neck will be like this. So I would never do the neck surgery. And the Blue Cross Blue Shield actually realized that by doing acupuncture, all the engineer, the computer geek, they can save their neck. So when this muscle is very tight, then your blood circulation to your eyes, to your brain, all compromised. You had a neck pain before, right?
Yes. I was in a car accident 5 years ago where I was rear-ended, and I came to you.
Yes. And then, one side or two sides of the muscle pain, or?
It was two-sided.
Two-sided.
Because I was rear-ended. Yeah.
How about hand? Any numbness or?
No.
Okay, good. So
no.
it didn't pinch nerve. It's also the soft tissue damage. The thing with the neck is, 10 years ago I had a neck pain, and it's aching and it's so nagging. I changed 5 pillows. And finally the store said, I'm not going to change the pillow anymore. You already changed 5. So, and I realized that whenever I have air conditioning going on, I always want to cover this area because there are so many channels went through here, and once the muscle get tight, it irritates the nerve, and when the nerves get irritated, you couldn't deep breathe in, right? When we put needles on your neck area or upper shoulder, and you combine the meditation, right?
Yes.
And you go to another world.
Yes.
Yeah, you're so relaxed, and think about periodically, if your neck muscle relax, you can breathe deep in and more oxygen, then you release the pressure to the sympathetic nerves. And you think about cutting open your muscle itself, it's an injury. So that's why Blue Cross Blue Shield started covering neck pain, back pain. They realized that this actually saved money.
Good.
So if you ever want to choose any insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield, even Aetna started covering acupuncture.
Good.
So
Atreus Health also covered acupuncture.
what is that?
Atreus Health, which is now Optum, they cover acupuncture.
Yes. More and more insurance realize that, giving acupuncture is so safe, and the worst thing, it's not working, right? But it won't have side effect. And you think about the neck, how many nerves going through there? Yeah, it's kind of scary. Especially if you have degeneration, you have stenosis, and the surgery could cause more issues than you have now.
Yes.
So I recommend, if you use phone or computer, you put it on the right level, and if you ever have neck pain, just come to acupuncture first, and once the pain goes away, you can go back to your massage, because acupuncture, the needles, you think about the needles, it's not very relaxing, but actually it's longer lasting relaxation.
I think so.
Yeah. All right.
I've been doing it for how many years?
10
probably
years.
15 years.
15
because prior to me coming to you, I went to a woman that was a pharmacist. I drove an hour to get to her.
Whoa. She was a pharmacist, right?
Yeah.
So especially the lower back. When I had my neck pain 10 years ago, I visited my orthopedic surgeon friend, and he said, never let people touch your neck. I said, okay. What should I do? He said, just do acupuncture, do stretching, exercise, and lower back pain, there are more space there, but the neck is just too small. The space is too small. Yeah. All right, thank you.